Welcome to Cullman Daily 180. I'm Jamie Speakman.
And I'm Lindsey Dulcie. Thanks for joining us today.
Lindsey, we've had a good week, but it's, God, it's still hot. It's fall now.
It's officially fall, but yet it still feels like summer.
Yes. And I think the leaves are just getting so tired of the heat that they're just falling off the trees. But they're just not even going to change colors.
Yes. We're all over it.
So Lindsey, last week, the Jackasses, it's a big bike club here in Cullman. They do a lot of great things for the community. But last week, they donated $11,500 to the Cullman Police Department's Shop with a Cop. This was the largest single donation ever made to Shop with the Cop organization. I thought that it was, pretty cool. But what they do with Shop with the Cop is, they take the cops take the less fortunate kids during Christmas time, and I think they go to Walmart, get them some toys or whatever they want, and take them to Chick-fil-A, let them eat lunch, and so really cool experience. So thank you to Jackasses for what you do to the community, and especially for this big donation.
Absolutely. We all want to think about the kids, especially right before the holidays, and believe it or not, that's closer than any of us want to believe, too.
Right. Absolutely. And as it gets closer to the holidays, I don't know that people really realize how many underprivileged kids there are in our community. And I mean, a lot of people just don't think about that. But there is so many out there. So when you see something like this, or the Angel Tree program, there's so many different organizations out there that have stuff. Have a heart and try to give back if you're able to.
Absolutely. Also, news out of Montgomery this past week, Governor Kay Ivey has been diagnosed with lung cancer. I think the prognosis is good. I think they've caught it early. Luckily, there's some new screening tests for lung cancer that now catches it early. So hopefully we've caught this early, but please remember the governor in your prayers.
I was in a meeting the other day, and the guy was saying that he had walked in while they were briefing the staff on her prognosis, and she came in and was like, "What are y'all doing? Let's get to work. This is not a thing. Let's just get to work." And that's the type of governor that Kay Ivey is. It's just a nonstop, continue working. So,
right.
So I think she's in really good spirits. So
right.
It's a good thing.
So we wish her the best for sure, and we'll continue to pray for healing. Absolutely.
So our game of the week this week was Vinemont versus Hanceville. It was Hanceville's homecoming. They had a neat little parade and pep rally, but the game did not go exactly Hanceville's way. Vinemont ended up beating Hanceville 26-12. Great game. Our players of the week came from Vinemont this week, and offensively, Dallin Dinkle was the offensive player. He touched the ball right at 50 times on offense, and plays both ways.
Oh, wow.
So congratulations to Dallin. I know he had over 200 yards. I can't remember the exact number, but 50 touches, and plays offense and defense. And then on defense, Bryce Perkins was the defensive player of the week. So congratulations to both of you. And this week's game of the week coming up is going to be Cullman versus Hueytown. Hopefully it's going to be a pretty good game. Hueytown's got a very, very talented running back that I believe has unfortunately committed to Alabama. So it's going to be interesting to watch him. I know he's a very special player, so looking forward to our game of the week this week.
Absolutely. Here's a look at this week's 7-day forecast. All right, so it looks like we might have a chance at rain, but it's still going to be hot.
Yeah, we've got one day that we can cross our fingers. Maybe we can get a little rain. But still, when you're hovering around the 90s, it's still hot. It's not as hot, maybe not as hot as what it was past few weeks, but it's still hot.
It is. I think the humidity is a little bit less, which makes it feel a little bit better outside.
Right.
But in the heat of the day, it's warm.
All right, we'll be right back after this short break.
In Cullman, we're looking forward to more play dates and date nights, first checkups, and checks on the bucket list. We're looking forward to first looks and second chances, and we're looking forward to making these moments possible with the benefits of better technology and the insights of leading experts. We're looking forward to a healthier Cullman.
Valley Heating and Cooling has been servicing the Tennessee Valley area since 1975. We offer sales, service, installation, and energy solutions for all your heating and cooling needs. No one really thinks about their heating and cooling system until it quits at the worst possible time. And when that happens, you want it repaired as quick as possible, and that's what we're here for. We offer a 24-hour emergency service, so we're always there right when you need us. Whether it be a one-time inspection or our annual maintenance, we're here to keep you comfortable year-round.
Welcome back to Cullman Daily 180. So this past Saturday we had was Thank a Police Officer Day, which is wonderful. We need to thank police officers for all that they do, but probably every day, not just on this special day. So thanks for everyone that did some outreach for our police officers, but please remember to always thank them for doing their job. I don't know that anybody wants to stand in their shoes every day. They have hard jobs and have to make hard decisions and put themselves in danger pretty regularly. So thanks for all that they do. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Every time they put that uniform on, you know, they're risking their life to protect us.
Absolutely.
So that's something that, although Saturday was that special day, it should be an everyday occurrence.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys. I think everybody knows that we lost Amy Drake due to a car accident a couple weeks ago. But this past Saturday, the Cyclones played the Outlaws, Good Hope Outlaws, and Amy's son Asher plays for the Pee-wees for the Cyclones. So I went out and covered the game, and the Outlaws really just went above and beyond to show their love and support. Before the game, during the coin toss, the Outlaws walked out. The captains for the game for the Cyclones was Asher, his brothers Isaac and Dawson, and his sister Sidley. The Outlaws came out. Every one of the kids walked by, shook their hands, gave hugs, gave them a signed football from the Outlaws. Very, very touching moment. The head referee, the white hat, Mark Freeman was the white hat for that game. He felt compelled during the third quarter to give his earnings for that whole day back to the family. So thank you, Mark, for what you did there. Asher played an outstanding game, best game the kid's ever had. He not taking anything away from him. He's one of, if not the best athlete in Cullman right now in that age group. But had the best game he's ever played. Had 3 offensive touchdowns and a interception, ran back for a touchdown. So 4 total touchdowns, all in the first half.
Wow.
Thank you to the Outlaws for what you did, going above and beyond. They made signs. They had, for their sidelines, supporting Asher, supporting the Cyclones. They sold shirts, Mama Drake shirts. I think the Outlaws themselves had 90 shirts just on their sidelines. So again, great thing. Asher said that, Mama always said, don't give up. And I wasn't giving up until I got in that end zone. So pretty cool little experience. But thank you to the Outlaws for all you did.
And prayers to the Drake family.
Absolutely.
It's been a really hard time.
And we didn't put it in here, but I'll go ahead and say this. Last night, the ninth grade, Cullman's ninth grade team played Albertville. Asher's brother Isaac plays on the ninth grade team. First play of the game, Isaac runs a 65-yard touchdown.
Wow.
First play. So I think their mama is definitely with them right now. So and will be. So.
All right. So this past weekend, the Bernard and Blues, the 3rd annual Bernard Blues and Barbecue event. So, not last weekend.
The weekend before last.
Sorry.
Yes.
So successful event. It's a great event to raise funds for St. Bernard, for outreach. It's just a wonderful event to come out and see the wonderful grounds at St. Bernard.
Right. Joyce Nix is a great event planner, and she's kind of the one that heads up the Bernard Blues and Barbecue. She also heads up the Blooming Festival. And so she's doing an amazing job. Looking forward to the Blooming Festival coming up in the spring, and then again the Bernard Blues next year. But congratulations on a great success this year.
These are available to all of our customers, and they're free of charge. Stop by one of our offices today and get yours ordered. For a listing of our School Spirit debit cards and our office locations, please feel free to visit us at www.premierbankofthesouth.com.
What if we designed a stain for your deck that looked as handsome as Charles Stevens' barrel on his farewell trip over Niagara Falls and stood up to weather like this, or even this? If a stain can make your deck beautiful and survive any amount of torture, is it still stain? Arbor Coat from Benjamin Moore. Find Benjamin Moore Premium Paint. Available now from your local paint experts at O.F. Richter & Sons.
All right, so we have a few things going on at Cullman Regional. So a couple of upcoming events. We have our 2nd annual Think Pink event. It is a women's breast cancer awareness luncheon. We'll have a wonderful local survivor there, Renee Quick, who will share her story, which is extremely inspiring. Renee's a great speaker, but her story is amazing as well. So make plans to attend. You can get reservations by going on our website, or you can call our office. We also have Dr. Yarborough, Randy Yarborough, he's a gynecologist, is going to talk to us about weight management as we age. Any of us that are getting older might notice that it's a little bit harder to lose weight the older you get. And so he's going to talk about how your body changes and why that impacts your weight and things that you can do to combat that. So I will be there for sure. So that's Thursday, October 17th, 11:30 to 1 in the Colonel Cullman room. Again, call our office to make reservations. We also have some new services available. I think I've mentioned we now have online appointments available at Cullman Regional, so you can actually get a real-time appointment with one of our Cullman Regional Medical Group providers. But something that's really cool that we've just recently launched is our virtual care. So this is a flat fee-based service. So if someone has a cold, flu, something that can be easily diagnosed through a virtual visit, if you have a smartphone, you can do it that way. It is a flat fee of either $35 to $49. It depends on what's required in the visit. But that is not, you don't have to have insurance. That is just a flat fee-based service. So that's available through our Cullman Regional providers. Our network. So a great service. We'll have some more information about that in the coming weeks. But
that's awesome. I mean, really, even if you did have insurance, I mean, that's most people's copay.
Right. So we're excited to have that. It's our local providers that are doing this. And so it's just another way that we can make healthcare more accessible to our consumers. And then we also now, flu shots are in, and believe it or not, we've already seen the flu at the hospital. So you can get these, you can walk in to the Cullman Regional Pharmacy, which is in our urgent care. Their hours are 9 to 9, Monday through Friday, and 9 to 5, Saturday and Sunday. So you can actually just walk in at any time and get a flu shot. In the pharmacy, if you're over the age of 8, you can also get them in our clinics for other ages. But over the age of 8, you can just walk into the pharmacy anytime and get a flu shot. And I strongly encourage, there's all kinds of wives' tales about the flu shot, but even if you get the flu, it's typically, after you have the flu shot, it's typically a milder case, and it never lasts for the full 7 days. If you've ever really had the flu and it's been the full 7 days, you will never, ever want to have it again. So, lessons
Get the
from
flu
Lindsey.
shot.
Get the flu shot. All right. And I think that's, oh, and Trunk or Treat is coming up. If anybody's never heard of Cullman Regional's Trunk or Treat, it's our annual event, and our departments go all out. So it's about a month away, but our departments have been planning since February on what they were going to be doing. So that'll be Thursday, October 24th. So another great event. So.
Yeah, and you may want to go ahead and go park a car or something up there because those lines are long.
They are, but you know what? Everybody makes it fun, and our staff does such an amazing job. And when I say trunk or treat, it's not trunks. These are like elaborate displays.
Right.
And so it is really amazing, and I think that that's why the event has been such a success, because our staff really takes it to the next level.
Right. Yeah, definitely make your plan. And when is the date for that?
It'll be Thursday, October 24th.
Awesome. All right.
All right.
That is it for Cullman Daily 180. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll see you next week.